G'day boys, it's your boy Nev Kitty Mum Spaghetti, and you know what you're here for, so let's just jump straight into it. For the first setup, you want to put your turret right next to the toilets here, like so, as if people that are clearing bathroom can hear the turret, but if they want to commit to destroy it, they have to fully swing out and be completely open, as well as when people, try and enter sight and take control, they will get slowed and shot by the turret, distracting them as well as slowing the movement speed. So for you, you'll be playing more towards backside or heaven, you can peek and probably most likely get a free kill, as they will flick towards the turret and try and shoot it, or if they're concentrating on entry fragging, they'll be looking towards you and they'll be slowed movement, so it should be usually a free kill. And then for your two nanos, you want to put one right here, as when people commit towards up the short, they'll commit to coming down this way, or they'll come out towards U-hole and try and take U-hole control. Now if it is smoked off, the turret won't be pinged, but you do have an alarm bot here is to secure that. So if this gets smoked off, you still have this alarm bot like so, to stop them from pushing in. And if they are pushing, they are trapped in here. So then for you, or maybe another teammate, can push and peek and get a free kill, as the other one's secluded and the enemy team can't trade them. And then of course you have your trusty old nanoswarm inside truck like so. This is solely just to delay the plant, let your team rotate to help for the retake. Usually you can get a good kill if they're playing right dead center. Usually get 90 plus damage with it. For other setup, make sure your turret is wedged straight in the corner here next to the truck, as you want it to be like right next to the wall. This is solely for people that are playing bathroom as well as A short. They can't actually see and peek and kill the turret before they enter sight. So this is just being a complete absolute nuisance for people trying to enter the site, as the slow movement speed as well as distracting them to flick towards the turret to destroy it gives you a great chance to shoot and kill them. So like so, they won't be able to see it at all. So this first nanoswarm here is for when this gets pinged, as the only time it gets pinged is when people show the line of sight around this part here, and they'll be swinging to sight and they'll probably shoot it, and this is the perfect time to use this nanoswarm. As it covers this really wide area of people trying to take control of the site. And then your turret must be destroyed. Then you got your trusty old nanoswarm in the truck to delay the plant. You also have your alarm bot here towards toilets. Most likely this will get destroyed most of the time, but this is pretty good for anyone that's just lurking out towards toilets and taking the angles. He will hear it most likely, and will shoot it unless it activates before he can. So that's why I like to put it closer to the edge, as if he tries to swing towards it, it will activate as you are in the area of effect of it. Now, if you're playing kind of a retake setup on the A bomb site, the best is to put your turret back here at the back site, solely to watch any players that are pushing past, the normal, I would say, aggression for taking site control. As they push through U-hole towards CT, they'll get pinged by the bot, as well as people trying to forcefully try to take CT towards under heaven, as well as people that are teleport. So if you've got an Omen or a Jet trying to dash and queue into heaven, as well as an Omen teleporting into it, it will get pinged by the bot as well. Now, as you complete the retake, you don't really need to force towards A short or bathrooms. So what you want to do is put your Q and another nanoswarm inside U-hole. This is to delay the people pushing and taking control of U-hole. So when they'll be coming to clear it, this will go off and you can nanoswarm it, completely denying them access to it. As well as, someone that is playing maybe backside towards here, maybe you are playing here, you can ping that and push up and get a better advantage position on the enemy. And then you got, the good old trusty delay the plant nanoswarm in the truck, because honestly this is one of the best ones, as they can barely fucking destroy it and they never do either. So it's just too overpowered at the moment for me, and that forces them to plant right back here, which can be seen from heaven. So if they don't have smokes on this van right here or in heaven, you get a free kill from the planter if one of your rotators or you are playing heaven. For doing an aggressive A short take, if you're, say, your Raze, Reyna or Jet player is playing really aggressive and getting that info pick and forcing towards A short, you can assist them by placing your turret here, as it pings the person that is peeking right side, and then line up your nanoswarm between this box like so, and then this light pole ping thing, whatever it is, and just line up right here. It doesn't have to be completely exact, but around this point is it lands pretty similar, and the AoE really covers most of it. So it lands like here. So, and this stops people that are holding the cutout angle like here. So when that lands, you hold F. You don't have to spam click it. You can hold F when it's coming down to activate it. This will stop anyone peeking this angle like so. We'll force them up here or make them fall back. This helps your teammate hopefully a duelist teammate push up into this cubby like here, and your turret gets pinged if someone peeks out like so. So if your turret is right there, you know, he'll wait for your nano swarm to come down. When your nano swarms, it pops, you know, you can push up towards it. You know, if it's Phoenix, you can flash it, or you can just try peek it, get a pick, and then probably fall back. And then you have your Q and another nano swarm towards bathrooms, as you most likely will be, you know, helping towards short and trying to help him get away freely without getting traded. Now for a bait setup using your bot turret as bait is to put it right next to this box here. This is to stop from anyone players pushing A short and destroying your bot before you can actually do this bait setup. You've also got your cam and another nano swarm towards A short to delay the push and the delay to get U-haul control, because your teammate will most likely be holding U-haul, and this is to assist them. And then you have another nano swarm right on towards the buy phase, so the buy wall will be right here, and you just put it right down there. This may get destroyed depending on how clued your opponent is, and you just hide behind this box like here. And then when your bot pings off, you can detonate and peek. And after that, you have, depending if your teammate is walled or maybe smoked towards short, you can reposition into a better spot. Shifting, of course, you don't want to let the enemy team where you're locating, and you can hide towards here. And then most likely the bot will be destroyed, and then people will be going on the Killjoy's backside, and you might be able to snag a free kill from not clearing this angle, as well as helping your teammate if they're pushing towards U-haul and taking control of that. Now, if you've watched any of my other videos, you do know that I am a fiend for light armor and 2 nano swarms for the pistol buy on the defender side for sure. And what I love to do is place a nano swarm on that truck for the plant, place my turret all the way in this corner. The reason why this is probably the best spot for it on pistol, solely because if they're doing a short rush and they're coming clearing this, and then because people will take U-haul on pistol, they will never not take U-haul unless it's completely walled off. As on pistol, you're taking all the close range engagements, and because it's so far away, it takes a lot of bullets to destroy this turret, and you end up doing a lot of damage with it, unless there's like 3 of them and they all ping him at the same time. Also, it slows the enemy as well, so anyone that is playing in U-haul and playing tucked back can peek off the turret getting pinged, and that slows their movement speed, and you can probably get maybe 1 or 2 free kills and fall back, and still maintaining U-haul control. That's when you can elect to have another nano swarm here, like we showed similar on the buy rounds. But I do like to, this is my preference by the way, you don't have to do this, but it is my preference to have my other nano swarm on B site. But you can have 2 nano swarms on the same site for pistol, but it's just my preference that I like to have to delay the plan and do damage. And you have one on this spot here, which completely stops the plan on B site. Now for one of the favorite anti-eco strats of the Sentry is put your turret right here during the buy phase, grab your faithful little shotty here, and just stand in this corner like here, and wait for your bot to take contact, and then swing off the bot and get 1 or 2 kills depending on how close they are. As well as you can have maybe a teammate with you as well, so you can both just double swing and, you know, deal as much damage as possible. So the teammate will come, the enemy team, will come up, see the bot, and it depends what kind of level you're at, but most people will shoot towards the bot or flick towards it at least, and then that's given you a chance to shoot, peek out and shoot and get the 2 headshots and potentially fall back or continue pushing and grab their guns.
Full hard like a Lando magic, pull out the tin, call me go gadget. It's A-double-Z-A, but my name's not Aaron Rude, but I never savvy like hatchet. Talking like you're off and you're moving, but we know that you ain't stacking. Ain't trapping, don't know why these men are talking rough and I got no backing. Alright, let me jump back in, let me chat it, but I can't back it. Then I'm gonna try to fuck around on the mic there, man, I get scared, but I'm at it.